In the locker room, do you guys pray? How does it work? Are you nervous before a match?
A lot of people have superstitious.
Huh.
See, sometimes if it's lucky, right, you wear the same thing for the next day, right? And we sit when your runs are going. If you sit and runs are going in the dressing room,
You don't get up.
No, we even get up. We scold them. No, sharp sit. Only if you want to go to a toilet or something, when the over goes, come back here. So we all have this, because you don't think that we are also human beings and like a spectator. See, spectators thinks that fans thinks we take granted. No, we are more serious than them. It's our careers.
Yeah.
And we are playing for the nation. We want to win. And how we can win. So whenever the opposition also will throw so much of attack to you, so then you have to, some days, on your day you will beat them, because otherwise every day it will be someone is winning. It is not a sport.
Correct. What about having your spouse in the stands? Does it help if you have your wife or your mother or father, or is it too much stress if you have family sitting and watching?
So maybe if you say, no, I'm saying father and mother, when you're young,
Huh.
it's there, then it's little bit of stress, because little nervous, little shy. But once you come to a professional level, wives and children, it is a positive thing.
Okay.
Because your loved ones are there, they are waiting, eager to you do well, and the positive vibes. So I think it is a positive thing.
To have the family.
Yeah.
And how important is family support to cope with the stress, Murli? Because all of you are under tremendous stress. Obviously, because you're just 11 of you out there, but then there are like billions watching. So obviously hopes, anger, frustrations, all of it comes out on you people, right? So how much does family support play a role, especially during the downtime?
Very important, because family is your partner, then they has to understand what goes through, and good times and bad times. So only they will be there for your parents and the wife and your children will be there for whatever happens. They know you and they love you, so they will accept it. So outside people, see, it is not very unfair. It is fair for them also. They also, for the nation, they are supporting and everything. They wanted to win. There's a little bit of selfishness they will be having. So, but we also try our best. But best can be not good enough on the day. So, but they also have to forgive and forget us. Okay, this time didn't happen. These guys will do it next time. So that if it goes good, but if the situation in nowadays doesn't happen, those days when India had a lot of problems, when they win 87, they throw at stones and this. Now that is stopped. Maybe that is a good thing for India, because any other country it doesn't happen. India had, I have heard stories, big stories, that they come, the people who live, and then they store.
Throwing bottles used to be a big thing. But then there was also the time, yes, Indian crowds do misbehave or did misbehave, but there was
not now.
Earlier.
Earlier.
But there was also, if you remember, in Australia, there used to be, the crowds used to be pretty nasty towards Indian, Pakistani and Sri Lankan cricketers on the field. There used to be, today racism is a bad word to use, but yes, they were racist in those days.
See, Australia is a culture like that. Australia culture is, even if you, like, states playing, they will do the same thing. I can remember even England also they have, because they glued into this, the public into that. If I play with people for Lancashire, then there is Yorkshire. It's called Battle of Roses, right? So it's a red rose is ours, and they are white rose, their flag. So they call battle. When I go to Yorkshire playing, you will get utter filth from the crowd. Not only me, all the Lancashire player. When you come to Lancashire, Yorkshire players will get. So that they have got used to it. Like, football matches, if you see. Manchester United, they hit each other also.
Yes, it gets very rowdy.
Very rowdy. So that is the sport culture they have been. So that is something they are doing for own players also. What I said was to India, when they are,
Yeah.
now is not, because those days, hitting the own players, it is unfair
Yeah.
because against player, because of they don't like them, they don't want to win, they do
But
that.
also see, like my generation and all, no, we grew up putting posters of cricketers on our walls because there weren't so many icons, no, there weren't other sports. Like today you have a javelin player, you have somebody else, but in our generation there were no athletes or anything, it was cricketers. So we had posters only of cricketers, whether we had Gavaskar or whether we had Kapil Dev, or later generations had other cricketers. We had no heroes, sporting heroes. These were our only sporting heroes who were there. And maybe my earlier generation had tennis, you know, they had Amrit Raj brothers,
Yeah.
they had Ramanathan Krishnan,
Yeah.
then Ramesh Krishnan, and of course subsequently slowly. So when these sporting icons don't do well on the ground, there's a lot of emotion that comes out. I guess some people take
Maybe
it out
they
as
got,
anger.
they got used to now the IPL comes in. So
Yeah.
it's a different states, different IPL they support. So I think public has understood and they are disciplined now. But that generation has gone because maybe only thing is cricket was there. No other sports was there. Now football is getting little popular. Kabaddi is there, and badminton the players are doing. Tennis is not that great at the moment. Our generation, then we had good tennis like
Yeah.
Amit Raj and everybody. But here now badminton is doing really
Is
well.
doing very well,
So like Kabaddi is done really well
Yeah.
for sports, and so a lot of sports is there, and also those days what you see is TV is less, live is more.
Yeah.
Now is social media, TV,
Everything.
these all eased up things, I think.
Do subscribe to the ANI Clips channel to get shorter versions of this podcast. Click here to watch the full episode.